Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel, and everybody's just having a killer time with litigation. Isn't it so fun to just sue everything and everyone for any reason, whether or not it makes a damn lick of sense? The answer is yes. Here's a headline from Decrypt. MoneyGram hit with class action lawsuit over Ripple partnership. And so they're charged with misleading investors on this front, which is rather fascinating to me for a number of reasons, not least of which is the fact that the original arrangement between Ripple and MoneyGram, I don't remember all the specifics off the top of my head, but I do know that it was approved by the SEC. Think about that. Summer 2019, the arrangement approved by the SEC. And then, it just later the following year, of course, they're going to go ahead and come out and state that XRP is an investment contract. It's a security, and that Ripple should have known better, this and that, all that nonsense. That's absurd. Of course, it gets even more absurd when you consider that the SEC was actually running a node on the XRP ledger. Okay, fine, technically they outsourced it, but in my mind, that just makes it worse. They paid a company taxpayer dollars to help process transactions of what they now claim is an investment contract and the sale of unregistered securities. What in the ever-loving hell? Damn it, SEC. This is why we cannot have nice things. So I'm going to run through this. To me, this is kind of just a bogus thing. I just think that there's all sorts of money grabs going here. And so if anybody sees an opportunity for something like that and they're perhaps less than ethically honest, less than moral, they'll just, try and take advantage of whatever they can. Now, to be clear, I don't have a legal background of any kind. I also don't have a financial background of any kind, so I'm not offering legal or financial advice. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who is a big fan of XRP specifically, in crypto, sure, but I make YouTube videos purely as a hobby. That is all that it is. Here's a tweet from XRP community member Wrath of Kahneman, who wrote the following. Here is the press release for the MoneyGram lawsuit alleging use of XRP as a security. The timelines on this will be messy. MoneyGram began with Ripple late 2019. Was the MoneyGram investment SEC approved during their Ripple investigation? Was it disclosed? And does it matter? Isn't that something? So that's a good question, is it not? Did the SEC approve of this relationship between Ripple and MoneyGram while they were investigating Ripple for perhaps selling unregistered securities? To what degree does that make things messy? I don't know, but this is going to be interesting to watch unfold. And so here's the actual press release. This is from the AP here. You can see the firm doing this. Rosen Law Firm, a global investor rights law firm, announces it has filed a class action lawsuit on behalf of purchasers of the securities of MoneyGram International between June 17th, 2019 and February 22nd, 2021, inclusive, which is the, quote, class period. A class action lawsuit has already been filed. If you wish to serve as lead plaintiff, you must move the court no later than April 30th, 2021. And just for fun, before I even go through this further, I did go ahead, I just typed in MGI stock, that's MoneyGram stock, and just looking over the last 5 years, like, when Ripple jumped in, I mean, holy, so where is this? Would have been around here somewhere. Yeah, so right around here, it's close enough. So you're talking about the price of MoneyGram stock, like $1.40, $1.45, whatever, somewhere thereabout. And right now, I mean, hell, just look over the last day. It's $6.96. Is that right? Previous close was $7.18. The partnership between MoneyGram and Ripple was a catalyst for this price action. What you've seen, nothing like this was occurring prior to this arrangement here. And so, if there's some sort of material harm that's been done here, I mean, maybe you should go after the SEC, even if that's the case. So if you jump to this part down here, details of the case from the actual release here. Check this out. According to the lawsuit, defendants throughout the class period made false and or misleading statements and or failed to disclose that, number one, XRP, the cryptocurrency that MoneyGram is utilizing as part of its Ripple partnership, was viewed as an unregistered and therefore unlawful security by the SEC. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. In what freaking world does that make sense? You're telling me that in June of 2019, MoneyGram was supposed to have stated that XRP was an unregistered security and that's how it was viewed by the SEC when the SEC themselves had not stated that? How does that make any logical sense whatsoever? This is completely disingenuous. And then point number two. In the event that the SEC decided to enforce the securities laws against Ripple, MoneyGram would be likely to lose the lucrative stream of market development fees that was critical to its financial results throughout the class period. Okay, but keep this in mind. Like I stated just a couple minutes ago, the SEC approved of this particular arrangement. If that were a concern, don't you think the SEC would have told them or should have told them? Which is why I go back to blame the damn SEC. Everybody's just getting litigation happy here. This is ridiculous. And then number three. As a result, defendants' public statements were materially false and or misleading at all relevant times. When the true details entered the market, the lawsuit claims that investors suffered damages. And so you got to kind of wonder, how much of what is written here does this law firm, these lawyers at this law firm, how much of this do they actually believe? And how much of this are they doing because they see an opportunity to perhaps earn some dollar bills through a class action lawsuit? I'm a little skeptical personally. By the way, I did want to give a shout out to Mr. Q Moon as well as XRP Crypto of these two. I can't remember who I saw this from first, but they both sent me a couple different articles on the same topic. And I just want to let you guys know I do appreciate that very much. I can't highlight everybody that tags me on Twitter, and I also can't catch everything because it's just an endless torrent of tweets and tags and all that good stuff. But I really do appreciate everybody that tags me with all sorts of stuff on Twitter. I wish that there's enough time in the day to cover all of it in every video. So just know that even if I don't respond, if you tag me in something, I'm not snubbing you. I really do appreciate it when people tag me and all sorts of this stuff here. Now at the bottom of this article from Decrypt, I did want to mention this. Here we go. I think this is the part. Yeah, MoneyGram and Ripple entered into a strategic partnership June 2019. With the latter having agreed to invest up to $50 million in the remittance company. That same year, MoneyGram started using Ripple's cross-border payment platform XRapid, later rebranded as On-Demand Liquidity, or ODL for short, leveraging the XRP token for cross-border payments. By the end of 2020, when the SEC charged Ripple with raising $1.3 billion in an unregistered securities offering, it held about 17% of MoneyGram's outstanding shares. Despite initial statements that the case against Ripple is unlikely to have any negative impact on the relationships between the two companies, in February 2021, MoneyGram announced the suspension of its partnership with the California firm. Now, look, they actually suspended in December. Just to be clear, excuse me, guys, sorry. We just didn't get the announcement until February 2021. I covered that recently in a video here. And it's not that they want this to be the case. They have articulated, I'd say sufficiently, the idea that, as long as things get cleared up with the SEC, they can rapidly get back to how things were and have a functioning business partnership again. But it's the SEC actions that have clogged up the plumbing here effectively. So as far as the funding, you can look at this headline. I covered this article previously. I don't really want to run through it, but I just want to highlight it. This is from February 28th, just a few days ago. MoneyGram suffers earnings hole after suspending Ripple partnership. So again, I would say that MoneyGram's a victim of of the SEC effectively, just like cryptocurrency exchanges are, just like Ripple is a victim of them, just like XRP holders are victims of the SEC here, and so. That's why it just seems kind of disingenuous for a law firm to come after MoneyGram as if MoneyGram is the reason that this all went down. It's just completely bogus, and it's just a complete lack of ethics here on the part of a law firm that would engage like this. But again, even if there's a legal case to be made, like this just does not sit well with me. It frankly does not. And so I'm just hoping that ultimately we do get some sort of settlement. We get back to business as usual and everything's all hunky-dory. But in the meantime, thank you for nothing, Jay Clayton, you asshat. I'll wrap up there, though. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.